What about now? There we go. What's up, Precursor, Tintalon, Martin, Dan, LOS? How you guys doing? What's up, Clownhammer? We're kind of an oddball project tonight, guys. Taco Tuesday. I had steak tips. What's up? Whee! Ender5 plus. OG. Recovering from COVID. Oh man, hopefully you're feeling better, Tin. No. All right, so check it out, right? This is not my printer. So stay up, man. Stay up. All right, so no, Dan, no, this was not part of the no. So all right, so part of armored printing, right? So I fix and build printers for people in the area. Kind of like a passion project of mine. So this is actually a customer's printer, and I got their permission to use it on the stream tonight. And this, yeah. So basically, the guy came by. Is having issues. Let me turn the music down a little bit. Hold on a second. All right. So, he was having issues with it. I guess he put the silent board in, flashed it with new firmware, and he can't get it out of Chinese. I checked it out, and you can go to English, but as soon as you go back to a different menu on it, it goes back to Chinese. So yeah, it's annoying. And I told him I can flash another version of Marlin on it, or he can go with Klipper. And we spoke about it a little bit, and he opted to go with Klipper, which I think is the better decision. So here. So yeah, so he opted to go with Klipper, and while he was here, one of my NGs was going, and it did the bed mesh with the BD sensor, and it was for a small. I don't even remember what I was printing, and the mesh was over in like 3 seconds. It was a small mesh, but it was over in like 3 seconds, and he was like, "What was that?" So we got into talking about that, and then he wanted the BD sensor as well. So we're gonna install Klipper and the BD sensor on this, and we're ditching the glass plate in favor for a textured PEI sheet. So just basic stuff on your stock Ender5 Plus, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, no crazy build today, but more down to earth build. No, is that No Scar? Did I say that right? No Scar? No, Knoskar? Knoskar. Is the Ender 3 NG worth it? You are talking to probably the second most biased person in the world when it comes to the Ender 3 NG. I have 3 of them. I absolutely love the project. I think it's one of the best things you can do to an Ender 3. So yes, 100% worth it. Don't do anything else other than the NG to your Ender 3. Anything else is not worth it for your Ender 3. There, I said it. My opinion. cry about it. Ender5. But yeah. LOS, I love the BD sensor. I think for $25 on my website, shameless plug, I only have one left, I think. I need to place another order, but China's on holiday. For 25 bucks, you get your bed scanning, and you can set it up to do contact, so you get auto Z. I mean, and it works great. It can be a little bit of a pain to install, and we'll see that tonight, just because if you don't feel like printing all the parts, you can just go to my website and buy a set of parts from me. So I'll print the whole thing for you. But anyways, enough shameless plugs. Yeah, the BD sensor is great. I think if you can get a mount for the specific tool head that you're using, go for it. It is the recommended eddy probe for the Ender5 NG, just because of the way that the tool head's designed. You have no fly zone, I guess, so what I mean by that is the beacon, and I believe cartographer, you can't have metal in like a certain area above the sensor. Website is in the description. It's just armoredprinting.com. I only have 2 items on the site right now. Just Ender5 NG kits, printed part kit, and the BD sensor. But I am working on a couple other things right now. Just school is taking priority over this because school's important. If you're a child or an adult attending school, pay attention to it. One. But yeah, the BD sensor, it's like shielded on the top, so you don't have to worry about the no metal exclusion area above it. So I think that is a big plus. And if you're going from a printer that already has a BL Touch, check this out. The guys over at Discovery Sky thought about everything. This is your BD sensor. Right here. Okay. This is a connector for the BL Touch. BL Touch in there. Wiring is done. I mean, the sensor weighs 1.5 grams. It's super lightweight. And they have another version. It's called the Type M. That this control box is in the electronics bay, so it's even lighter. And by 1.5 grams, I mean just a little black puck. That's the 1.5 grams, not the whole thing. But yeah, so let's I need to figure out what board's in this before we get Klipper going. But to save you guys the torture of watching me try to flash the image on here like last time, I already did that. So I'm gonna have to spend an hour doing that because SD cards hate me. So we got that. I got my USB cable. Hopefully it's the right one. Is a mini. So boom. All right. Case. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Got the case for the BTT Pi. Alternate. But I think I'm going to use that one. And it came out ugly. Then these are the mounts for the beat sensor. So this will mount right I'll touch here. So for with the beat sensor, you want the sensor to be 0.4 to 2 millimeters above the tip of the nozzle. So got a little bit of flexibility there. Oh, but also, so what I started doing, and Dan, thank you very much for helping with this. Every customer that I get, when they do Klipper installs, I wrote a Klipper new user guide up, which goes through the basic steps of setting your slicer up with Klipper and your basic navigations, like doing your probe calibrate, stuff like that. So just some little something extra for anyone who I update Klipper for, update their printer to Klipper for. So it's twofold. One, it makes their life a little easier, and it makes my life a little easier because it's less questions I have to answer. So, but yeah, let's flip this thing over and find out what board was put in this. And also, check this out. I don't know if you guys can see this. I got the SV08. I got my Mercury. There's another Mercury here where the P1S used to be. This is not my Mercury. This is another customer's Mercury. But the P1S is gone. And that's because another project is coming soon. All right. Get back to side. Things are so big. Yeah, the P1S had to go. I figured it was the one printer that I wasn't really going to use for content, and I needed to fund another. I wanted to fund another project, so oh come on, man. No, I built that for customer, the same guy that did the powder coating on the Blue NG, and it works way better than mine. Way better. It's faster. I think it's because the rails that I have on mine, I think they're just like a generic no-name rails. These ones are the Honey Badger ones. Got like legit rail. But yeah, it was the graphs on it for input shaper way better than mine, and they were recommended like 17K for X and then like 22 for Y. Yeah, no, I know we can't all have monsters like you, Precursor. I figured you were teasing. This is the silent. I think this is the same silent board that I had in mine. E2.2. It's too bad the screens don't work with click. Sure. Keep. Yeah, 422. Yep. Yeah, I know you. Yeah. Oh. Nope, it's the 422. It's not the same board. No, I'm sorry, it's the 22. It's the V2.2. It's not the 422 or the 427 that you have in the Ender 3s. It's a different style board. So it has a dual X ports on one X driver, but then it also has two extruder ports. So I can actually set this up for independent Z and give him Z tilt. So that's cool. I'll just use one of I'll use the E0 port for Z1. I use the Z for Z0. Z1 will go in E0 and extruder will go in E1. Actually, you know what? It's still a 4 driver board. Had this plugged in wrong. Because this one doesn't. Well, this one doesn't have a heat. I don't think it has a drive. No, not another Mercury on this one, Delmar. This is a customer's. So this is getting Klipper, PEI bed sheet, and the BD sensor. So we're gonna set up and calibrate the BD sensor. I gotta look up this 422 board. I don't think E1. Ooh, volcano mosquito. Nice. When are you getting the prime? Baller. But let me look that up real quick. Let's do a little caveat. Tangent. I think the 422 only has 4 drivers, but it has 2 ports. So murky venture. If I can talk him into it, might be a little complicated and expensive for right now. I think he just wants it printing. So let's see. Let's go over here. Melody. Point two. Holy crap! These things are expensive. Tier 5 plus silent board. Currently on. $70. Let me get the opinion of the group here. You guys see this? E1, it doesn't have a heat sink on there, but it's got that chip there. Is that chip the driver and it just needs a heat sink? I was always under the impression that this was always empty. Because if that's the case, then I'll give him dual Z and I'll put X, Y, Z, Z, and then extruder. But I'm assuming that's the driver right there, and it just needs a chip. Not a chip. I'm sorry, a heat sink. Because it's right here too. There is a chip on there, so I think that's the driver. I don't know. I don't know why there's not a heat sink on it. It doesn't make sense. Well, even in this picture, Clown Hammer, it doesn't have the heat sink on in the picture. And I remember I had one of these on my Mercury before I put the octopus in it, and that one had the chip, but it didn't have. Yeah, this is the picture of the board. Yeah, the actual board's right here. There's it here. This one also has the driver on it, but also no heatsink. So put the printer.cfg. That's a good point. Let's see. All right, so let's see. File contains pin for the Ender5 Plus. Ender5 Plus stock uses the Creality V. This is okay. So it's the V2.2 is the stock board. So interesting. Okay. So we got stepper X, stepper Y, Z, extruder. That's probably true, Dr. Fate. So the config only has 4 steppers. The scroll down, see if there's a lot for. Here. Yeah, I only see these two. Neither one of these are it. Yeah, let me do a quick L Google. Super useful. Oh. Two, one. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Boom. Cool. We'll use this. All right. I'm assuming we would just use boom this and then add that part. So let's see. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Go back. All right. Anyways, let's get some power to the pie. Boom. Right. So, what's everybody working on tonight? We know Precursor's working on his new mosquito. What else we got? Hammer, I'm assuming you're making dinner. Designing a masking tape. Is that for the project you've been working on, Dan? Wolfed it. Nice. Making holsters for a barcode scanner. Is that for you or for like your work? Oh, sandwich. Work related. I was a screwdriver. Pepe. I think we do this every week. One. Pretty specific sizing. Is this your second batch of propellers, or did you break more? I think they make different widths for pinstripes. Where I'm gonna mount this thing. I think I'm just gonna put this back here. Put it right here on the side. But it's not way Y. I mean of Z. Yeah, that's where it's gonna go. So for those of you that don't know, the BD sensor requires is it a branch or is it a forked version of Klipper? Or it's not like main Klipper special. Yeah, fork. Just in case. Hey, Reth. Let's see if that works. Oh, yeah. Thank God. I think most people print these out of PLA, so. Enough for me to work over here, and I'll just tuck the rest. Right. Eyes on. Good for you. Adjust this head too. Let's see. Check out my router real quick. In the Hangout. Oh, I thought you were working on the Mercury. Dang, dude. Looking good. All right, so we are on the Wi-Fi here. Let's see, we got a. All right, so Pi is working, but we need to flash Klipper for Hey Hector, how's it going? Hey Schmiegel son. All right, so anyone who has tried to install the BD sensor before probably came up with some type of error about protocol error, and I spent some time speaking with Mark about it. Mark is the BD sensor guy, and it's there's a step that needed to be changed. So based off of our conversations, the GitHub is now up to date with the correct steps. So bring up the GitHub too. You guys don't need to see me because I'm not that important right now. Go into here, and then we're gonna install Klipper. All right. So right now the BD sensor is not hooked up, but that's okay because we're just gonna flash it. But this is what I was talking about with the plugs for the BL Touch just lining right up with the BD sensor. So you just plug your harness in, ground's ground, boom, boom, boom. Clownhammer, we updated it. I want to say it was a couple weeks ago. I had a long email chain with him about it, and I think he was a little reluctant because he was having success. It was the whole make with BD sensor part. So I never was able to get it to make with BD sensor. Every time I did that, I got the protocol error. And then every person that I've helped, it was the same situation. Sorry. So yeah, so after a bunch of back and forth, have a good one, Wrath. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, Clownhammer, I believe we did yours together, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I've helped so many people with their BD sensor. But I know we've talked about it. So these are the steps we're gonna go. So let's go ahead and all right. Dan, I need you again. What's the command for the git update and upgrade? I always want to do that, but I always forget what it is. Is it just git update? The git update, Dan. What is that again? Sudo apt up. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Yeah, I always forget what it is. I don't know why. I always want to add git to it. Hacker mode enabled. That's right. That's what it was, Clownhammer. Oh, hey, by the way, speaking of Clownhammer and LOS, we are doing a giveaway today for Atomic Filament, like every week. New rules for February. You can only win once per month. My audience isn't like the other guys out there where I have 100 people watching me and, you know, thousands of people, whatever. So to make it fair to others and to get Atomic into other people's hands, I just asked that if you had won, just maybe don't. Yeah, no comment. No, cut. Phone knows. LOS too. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, guys. You know, I'm trying to be fair. And I know it's random. It's not rigged. You know, it is random. You guys are just lucky. But, you know, it's just trying to share the wealth. Until more people figure out how cool it is to be here and start showing up more, you know, then we can, you know, be a little less strict on that. No, that's okay. Thanks for stopping in, Shammy. Appreciate it. I was talking to the big dog earlier. Shammy, you're always welcome, man. Everybody's always welcome. I do this for fun, so yeah, I appreciate it. You guys are gonna be seeing my name pop up in your order database this week. I just gotta wait for so here's what it is. So I'm talking to Hector, right? Oh, cool. Thanks. Gonna post that up in Discord. We gotta get more people in here. I don't even know how many people are in here right now. I'm gonna be honest with you, I haven't even looked. $17 people watching. Is that accurate? I don't know. Yeah. Cool. I appreciate it, Shammy. That's awesome. But yeah, Shammy, I was talking with your boss, and Hector is just awesome. I'm gonna be placing an order for a Trident this week. You guys are gonna get more of my money. But check that out, guys. Look at that, 589. So I mean, if we could find, you know, 11 more people just to bring that up to 600 tonight, that'd be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty sweet. For reference, when I was going to Earth with Fabrico last year, I had just crossed 100. So thank you to everybody who's tolerated my mug for the past, oh geez, September. It's been like 5 months now. Oh yeah, so Shammy. So I was talking to Hector earlier, and I was gonna see if I can give him money today, for that, but I checked my bank and I had some debit card fraud. Somebody decided to use my debit card to spend $200+ at BestBuy.com. So that's super cool. So now I have to wait for that to hit my to come back to my account. But yeah, that's really cool. I appreciate the post, Shammy. Sometimes we yeah, Tin, I was pissed, man. I was pissed, and it was some of the money that came out of my P1S sale. Yeah, it's literally coming from the 3D printing funds. That was the account, not like a bill account. Woo! Thank you, Bunker. 10 more souls. 10 more souls come to me. But yeah, I was pretty pissed off about that. $200. Now I think I gotta wait till Friday for all that stuff to hit my account again. Yeah, dude. I mean, just don't spend somebody else's money unless they know that you're spending it. Like, it's pretty shitty. I don't know. Can I swear on YouTube? It's my channel. I can say whatever the hell I want, right? That's how it works. I'm not monetized, so. All right, let's grab this because that's almost done. This process is actually pretty quick to get everything set up for the BD sensor. It's just kind of annoying right now that you have to do this special process, but I'm sure eventually it will get cooked into mainline Klipper. It'll probably just take some more people to complain about it. So there you go, precursor. Yeah, I was talking. So, Shammy, when I was talking to Hector the other day, I was torn between building a Trident or buying a Cheaty +4. Because on one hand, I want a reliable machine out of the box that will just print, for my NG orders that I don't get a lot of, but they do come in, and I try to get people the best parts in the shortest amount of time possible. But on the other hand, I want a project. I want to build something. So Hector convinced me to go with the Trident. Didn't take much convincing, I'm gonna be honest with you. All right, so yeah, that's what I figured. I figured you can't go wrong with either. So all right, so yeah, I know I want to build a Trident. Honestly, when LDO sent me the switch wire and I built that, um I mean that printer, I'm printing it. I'm not printing it right now just because I'm streaming, but that printer, it has been completely painless. It's been absolutely wonderful. All right, so let's go over here, and we are going to ABR 18 mega 2560. I think this is it. I think this is all I got to do. Yeah, see, right here, if you were looking at this before, and this is what you want to look for right here. So right there, when you're doing the BD sensor, you want to make sure that you're compiling out src bdsensor.o. So That's what you're looking for when you're setting up the BD sensor. I have one of all the Voron family except the Legacy, but I'll have the Cheaty sooner. Yeah, Hector was telling me that you guys just put a bunch of the +4s in the print farm. Now I think, let's see, this needs to be flashed with an SD card. So we're gonna go to Win SCP. I'm gonna pull the dot bin. Soon. I need to figure out how to do that TM. Klipper out. Ooh, Cascade. That's the Voron CNC, right? Ah, cool. Yeah, that stream that you guys had with not that you guys had, the stream that you guys had posted in the hangout with Steve and the other Voron guys for the Phoenix giveaway. I was like 2 minutes too late to sign up for that. All right, let me get an SD card and put this firmware on it. I'll come help build it. It's just a plane away. Just Phone Hammer, you local to Fabrico? Oh wait, this doesn't update via SD. I think 5 this board. I think I might have to hook this up to my computer. Unless I can flash with Kaya. see. I got to make it a point to come down to the Fabrico headquarters. Ooh. Oh, hey, that worked. Hey, Dat Mamoot. Oh, no worries. Thanks for joining. Boom, baby. Yeah, Kai is awesome. All right, so let's see. Let's just grab all this. Well, let's see if this works. Well, how about that? All right. So let's get rid of this. And just to double check, go up here to the top. So we got appreciate it, Shammy. All right, so the Z min SDA. All right, so touch. I believe that's the control. That's what I say, SDA? Yeah. Low touch, SDA. That one. It's here. Comment up, BL touch. Put the same offsets in since it's going to be in the same spot as the BL touch. X is -45. Y is 0. And now I'm going to shut it off so I can plug in the BD sensor. All right, so that is the firmware setup. Not that bad. Now it's the configuration and the testing. So also I want to try and add the stuff for the dual Z. So I think that'd be a nice surprise for the guy. He's not expecting it, but I love the glue. Tell you what, Clownhammer, I'll think about letting you join for the gift card. How's that sound? But I think Atomic would be like, okay, this is the third time this guy's won a spool. What's going on? So I'm going to put this back without the sensor because I want to see which Dad, I'm gonna put together a form in a little bit. That was the gift card was a surprise by Shammy just now. So I wasn't expecting that. But I also didn't prepare the one for the Atomic giveaway either. So that. Forever since I've used this mount. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything. So we have 3 different lengths. All right, so let's mount this up. I appreciate it, Con. Oh, grab a little M3 screw. Dang it. You don't have the screw. Let's see if it screws from the top. It's whatever. I'll figure it out. We're all smart here. So, right. Leave this mount tapped. So, precursor, you still in here? How's your V0 treating you? Power it has now. Are you just in the process of turning that into your mini beast? I don't think I saw that one. And slightly longer screws. Oh, jeez. Is it crazier than the 24/7 V0? E3 NG all day. I hope that was quick enough for you. E3 NG. No question about it. No question about it. Yeah, the 24/7 printer, wild. I even like his new printer that he just posted a video about, the 24/7. I think that thing is cool. That might be a contender for a project whenever he gets around to releasing it. Yeah, yeah, Dopey. If you got to know that I'm extremely biased towards the Ender 3 NG. So it's not like Jixerful says, it's not a fair question here. Can you guys still see what I'm doing? I can't see my camera. Let's close this too. Yeah, yeah, it's similar. It's similar, but I think Steve likes both of them, doesn't he? I have no experience with an ender wire. I have experience now with a switch wire, but none with an ender wire. Yeah. Something. All right, let's power this back on and see what happens. Second. I didn't break anything. That would be embarrassing. Whoops. Let's see if we're gonna get a signal from it. This step could take a couple tries. See, yeah, saved. Saved forever. Alright, so we're gonna move on to this one. No data or corrupt. Alright, so either the pin's messed up or let's swap pins. My first go-to. There we go. That was easy. All right. Next, let's bring. I'm gonna manually move the nozzle up or down. Oh, bed the bed up. This one. 0. All right, cool. And now we will go. Just gonna go right into contact. Not even gonna mess around with. Check stops. Z is triggered. Z is open. Sensor is working. All right, so let's go into our CFG and put it in contact. So we'll switch this to 1 and this to 1. And then we will go over here to collision sensing. And we made these changes. And now we need to make these changes. We don't need that because that one's already in there. So let's go up to Z. Put that in there. All right, so max position, homing speed, we don't need in there twice. Position max, it's not that. Okay, so that's good. And then safe Z home, I don't even know if we can have that in there, but we need to change the Z hop. Retract distance, that. Then we need to change the Z hop to 5. Homing retract distance. Same. This doesn't, oh, this does have a Z hop. Speed 3. Double check that. And then there's one more. We need the 0 reference position, which is going to be the same as, yeah, save C home. Let's go ahead and add that to bed mesh. I think that's bed mesh, right? Yeah, bed mesh. Uh-oh. I don't want that. That. All right, so no stop probe, good. Position end stop, good. Bed mesh, that all looks good. Offset. And we can delete the BDL touch. You know what? Let's just put it all the way. Just in case. This I'm gonna move to the top. I like it there. Right. Smooth this stuff. And let's go into the configuration. Calibration. Klipper. Configuration's all set. Got connection. Do it again. I'll make sure nothing else has changed. Can't hurt. Go. Okay, end stop still works. Collision homing 1. Collision cal 1. Out of range, that's right, because it's too far away. All right, so now go to calibration. So nozzle's clean. Oh, we need to set one more. That's right. It's right here. Force move. And then we got to do this in bed mesh. So force move I'll put up here. Okay, and then for bed mesh, C move is 1. And then we need the bike. Change this to 7, 7. So how's everybody doing? Is everyone following along? Any questions about this? Any interest in the BD sensor? All right, how about this? Let's take a break from this. I'm going to do the giveaway forms. Sit down. Anybody even still here? Hey, robot. Once I sell NG kits, I know, man. That's gonna be tough, dude. So has everyone here heard of the BD sensor before the stream? You have not heard of this before. I know you have Conhammer. All right, Dobie 10. You guys have any questions? But so it's basically like okay, so a bunch of people have not heard about it. All right, cool. So it's another Eddie style probe. So think of it as an alternate to like the BTT Eddie. The native Klipper Eddie sensor from Mellow built-in tool head. I don't never heard that one, Rogue. Never heard of that one. Sorry, I'm thinking and typing at the same time, so therefore I cannot talk. Wait, the SB 2040 has a eddy current probe, or are you thinking 80XL? I've never heard of that. That's interesting. Okay. Oh, never mind. I'm thinking. Wait. Sorry, I'm brain farting right now. All right. Settings. Limit one response. Hey, Troy, just in time for the giveaway form. All right, so I'm only doing one form for the giveaway, even though we're giving away 2 items. We're just going to do it twice. Okay, so the cool thing about the BD sensor, right? It's tiny. It's as plug and play as it gets, as far as like the like on a printer that already had like a BL Touch from the factory. It uses the same connector as a BL Touch, and you just got to flash a fork of Klipper currently, but it offers the same fast bed scanning that Beacon, BTT Eddy, Cartographer has. It does not have an 80XL in it, so that helps to keep it smaller, lighter, and cheaper. But it does allow you to do contact, which I'm going to show you in a second, which is really cool because it's auto Z. You don't have to worry about setting your Z offset anymore. I have it on my 3 NGs, and I don't even have to baby step that first layer. It works. I've had very little issues with it. When I was first getting into it, it was a little troublesome because setting it up was kind of a headache, but once I got the hang of it, it just kind of clicked, and I love it. It's my go-to probe, but it's $25. Yeah, Clown Hammer, we're done. We're not done, but we're running. We just have to calibrate it and set up the Klipper parameters. And this printer is almost good. It's probably I got probably another like hour and a half before this printer can start pushing plastic. All right, so I think this form is good. Publish. Anybody with link? Done. Push. All right, let me see. Let's do it this way. All right, guys, let me know if this link works. I have a beacon on my Sidewinder conversion. I love it. Slow tap on my Trident, but they really did. Yeah. Yeah, I got rid of tap last week on my Mercury. And installed the Big Tree Tech Eddy. And I'm super happy with it. It took a little bit of finesse to get it going, but I'm printing with it now. All right, awesome. Thank you, Rogue. All right, so the prizes tonight. Wait, Dan, you can't do it? I see Dopey and Rogue. Got it. Dan, if you can't get it to work, I'll just add you in manually. All right, cool. So what was this gift card? Scroll up in chat. Shammy. $25 XR Bunker gift card. Guys, tell your friends to come over here and enter. I know you don't want to because you want to better your odds of winning, but I could use it. Do it for me. All right, guys. All right. So here, let's do the calibration on this bad boy, and let me show you how everything works in Contact. Hey, Aaron. Welcome. Welcome. Just in time for the giveaway form. All right, so I'm gonna have to investigate Z-tilt later, so I'm not gonna mess around with that right now. Unless anybody that's newer knows anything about the Creality V2 board and if this is actually the right configuration for it. But I still need to switch the pins. Oh, come on, Dopey. I'm sure you got one. I'm sure you got one, friend. All right, so calibration. So we set kinematic position Z to 200. So let's go ahead and run that. So okay, that worked. End stop Y still true. Try it again. Yeah. All right. So half of 350 was that 175. All right. So now what we're gonna do is, yes, I know I don't have a build sheet here, but we're gonna bring the nozzle so that it's touching the bed. So all right. So we're touching the bed. Now we're gonna send M102 S6, and that is the calibration. So now what it's gonna do is it's gonna go back and forth and touch the nozzle a couple times, and then it's gonna extend downwards, and it's gonna give us our reading. And what we're looking for is the first number to be as close to 100 as possible. Second number we want to be 10 above the first number, and gradual increase from there. Our raw data is at 383. It's a little high, but maybe I'll put a couple of washers in between the screw at the top, or a washer. So now it's just ever so slightly going down. You can see it within the Z value. All right. So now it's calibrated, and let's just do a home all. And then once you see Z settle at 5, you're good. Oh, well, I guess this time it's going to settle at 10, 11. So let's see if we can get a scan of the bed. See what happens. Yeah, it's not liking the bed. You know what? Let me grab the build sheet. Yeah, Clownhammer collision's on. Mounted too high. Yeah, because I think it's not. All right, so let me do this. Let me. God, I hate the sound that Z makes on the Ender5 Plus. I hate it. Even my Mercury does that. I think it's because there's no build played there. I think it doesn't like the aluminum bed and it wants the steel sheet. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna put the steel sheet on. Wait. First time. I'm gonna clean this first. What was the other what? I didn't try it out yet, Dopey. I want to get this working first and try the. see what it looks like with the bill sheet. So let's go 80, 85. So quiet going up. I don't know why it's gonna be so loud going down. All right, so we're touching. Calibrate it again. That's a silly, that's a good question, and that was silly on my behalf because now look at the raw data is 136, which is just about perfect. So I should have calibrated with the bed sheet first. I just got excited for it to be working, to be honest with you. But we'll get accurate data now, and yeah, that was just silly of me. Yeah, that's way better data. So our first number is at 144, which is great. And then 162, so it's 10 above that, so that's great. So let's just home it. Yep, nice gentle tap. And let's just see if with the stock configuration, the bed mesh is good. If I didn't screw anything up, so take a look at it. So it should stop at 5 right here. Yep. Stops at 5 and it'll lower the bed. Perfect. All right, cool. So height map. Let me get you closer. And this over here. Smaller, you guys. And this is just with it going nice and slow. So obviously we can crank this bed mesh speed up, but this is significantly faster than the BL Touch. So I think he's going to be happy with this. And we get to see how much work I got to do on the bed mesh. We got a good amount. So, cool. Nope, I won't jack it up. It's good. I mean, that's what I love about this sensor so much. Tool head swap, that's going to be up to him. So this LOS, it's not my printer. This is a printer for a customer. Yeah, I didn't even think about that clown hammer. I'm surprised it read with the aluminum at all. So let's go back in the printer.cfg and let's turn the speed up for the bed mesh, because why not? The speed, let's go 250. See what happens. Do I have screw tilt in here? No, I don't. I'll have to add that. Hey, Martin. Yeah. I can't complain, man. For almost a first time go. So I'll take it. If I didn't initially set it up being lazy with without putting the bed sheet on, then it would have been a first time go. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna get it moving. I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. 2 hours and our base configuration's good, and I can't complain. All right, so let's see it go 250. That's more like it. That's more like it. I'll take it. All right, so let's add screw tilt. And I'm going to cheat, and I'm just going to grab it right from the Mercury. Oh. Obviously, I have to change the values because of the probe offset, but I can take the bed screws. And again, this is why I like the BD sensor so much. The bed's not level, Troy. The bed not even close to being level. That's why there's such a drop. All right, so we got a cartoon. This is the BD sensor. This is from Discovery Sky. And currently, I believe I am the U.S. distributor. I'm not sure if there's any other U.S. distributors for it, but I think I have one left in stock. And I'll be restocking as soon as their holiday is over in China. Yeah, it's a great one. I'll make sure to add the GitHub to the description of the video. It's a great little sensor. It's been around for a little bit. I'm not sure how new it is exactly. I'm not sure how new it is exactly, but I know it's I have it on 3 of my Ender5 NGs, and I love it. Auto Z, calibration, fast bed mesh. What rev is yours, Clownhammer? Hey, Cartoon, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it, man. All right, so let's see. We're a little screwed. Let's do this manually. Oh, you know what? That actually makes sense because this is the stock tool head. Sorry, guys. I just bonked you guys with my head. So we're going to write 1442. Number predict. Build. Yes. Yes, you can build an Ender NG without an Ender. It becomes pricier. Basically, if you... Alright, so, spoiler alert. I have another NG build coming up, and it will be without a donor Ender5. It would cost a little bit more, yes. So, I'm getting a frame put together. And then if you use the CNC bed carrier that I use on my blue one, that if you saw my build series, yeah, Troy, shocker. Yeah, that's gonna be so. It's not official yet, but I am in talks of doing a co-build with another YouTuber that some of you guys may already know. Um, so, but that's not going to be for a few months. Um, so NG, I think my max Z is 239. I think it's 239. It depends on what hot end you get. You might get maybe on my um SVO1. I'm not sure. Because the SVO1 doesn't have standard extrusions, right? Soval went fancy with it, right? Yeah, so I'm gonna be building the NG with another content creator. Let's just say it's not official yet, so some of you guys might already know him, who I'm talking about, because you guys are always in his streams as well. But yeah, we talked about it, and we both want it to happen. We just got to make sure that it fits with the schedule. BD sensor, plugging into a CAN board. That's a good question. You know what? I'm just gonna say yes. I'm pretty sure you can, because it uses the same connectors as a BL Touch, and I mean, realistically, you need. It's got the 5 pins, so you need the 2 grounds, the 2 signals, and the 5 volt. So if you have room for that on your CAN board, I'm sure it'll work. I've never tested it before, but if you get the Type M, the connector's remote, so it literally just comes with a super long, um, really tiny cable. It's actually this cable right here is on the Type M, and it's going to be about 1.5 meters, I believe, and it goes all it just you can just put that on the umbilical. But anyway, yeah. So the NG build I'm going to be doing, it's going to be a custom frame, the bed mount. I'm going to get a thicker bed. I'm going to do another precise printer parts bed, and that one is going to be donorless. There'll be no ender at all with that. So technically, it'll just be a NG. So, um, so yeah. So let's. I'm gonna get the screws down on this and try to figure out the offset for it, and then we'll do screw tilt, level the bed, and then one more thing I want to do with this before we're wrapped up is he wants to get rid of the springs and put the silicone spacers. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. Let me get my post-it. For screw one, We are at 14. That means screw 2. We're gonna at oh. Right there. Screw 2 will be at 314. 42. 3 at 314. 304, and then 4 going to be at 14. That means add 45. So it was 14 plus 4. $35. I got to change my X offset. 35. All right, cool. So I think I got those values there. Let's change our offset. 35. Who's do 14 2. In 42. Or head screw, screw tilt. 942. All right, once we get screw tilt set up, we'll do the giveaway. 359. Go. That look right? Screw tilt. One. Hey Nick, send me a DM on Instagram. I will check it out. I should probably check Instagram more often. Let's see. All right. Let's test that out. Let me check out your message. Do I think precise printer parts will make a Creality K2 Plus bed? That is a good question. Is there a Donald in here? So I don't have my Streamlabs notify me of a tip, but to Donald, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Not sure if you're still here. Sorry, cartoon. I got sidetracked. Somebody sent me a tip, and I just wanted to make sure I thanked them. I really appreciate it. As far as the K2, oh, Dat, thank you again. Man, you're awesome. I appreciate it. I thought it looked familiar. I was like, wait a minute, I know that name. I'm just sorry. It's just been a long day, but thank you again, Dat. I need to get stream elements set up. Oh, that was on coffee. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it. Nick, your message was about the switch wire. And cartoon, I don't know if they're gonna make a K2 Plus bed since the printer's so new and it's already expensive enough. But I'm sure if enough people are complaining about the taco bed on it, then they probably will. They just do really good work. I'm not sure if you saw my build series, but I have a video where I do the heater install on the precise printer parts bed, and it's just a beautiful piece. I was blown away by it when I first got it. And I'm definitely I if I had the money right now, I would replace both my Ender beds, my NG beds, with that precise spinner parts bed. Yeah, Nick, I don't know if I'm gonna do that mod. Just because I'm not building like a crazy switch wire build. I actually don't plan on modifying my switch wire at all. Just because right now it just prints. When I tell it to print, it prints. and it does a great job every time. So I am refraining with all of my power right now to not modify it. Guys, okay, instead of you guys just watching me talk with my hands. Sorry, you guys got the on. I am limited in technology here. So, all right. So, let's see if I set this up right. Oh, heck yeah, precursor. Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome. All right. So, I'm sending it screw tilt. Nope. That's not going to work. I think I went the wrong way. How did it do that? Wait, did I do screw tilt or I did bed screw? There we go. Movement out of range. Okay, so yeah, no, I hear you. Well, let's see what the max is. Oh, the 359. That belly. It's not going to 359. Unless I move. Stop. Just gonna two independent. So Nick, yeah, so that Captain tape, I I honestly haven't noticed a difference. Like it's not like if I look at my bed, I can pull up the bed mesh for it. Like there's no higher like it's so thin that it didn't really change much, especially with the magnet being there and then the PEI build sheet. Um yeah, well I'll pull up a bed mesh. We'll take a look at it. I did appreciate that. I saw that comment. I appreciate it. I appreciate the heads up. But in order for me to remove with the captain tape, the piece that I think I know what you're talking about, I'd have to remove the magnet and then get a new magnet. And I'm honestly just not gonna do that. But going forward on my next one, I'll take that into consideration. I won't use that. Does anybody know how to get rid of the god awful sound from the Ender5 Plus Z axis? God, it's a nightmare. Why are we calibrating? Ditch the brass. Can I loosen them? Yeah, I mean, I'm not doing it on this printer, but I'll do it on mine. Detected the plate change. I've never seen this before, guys. Yeah, maybe I'll clean and grease the lead screws for this guy. Printer needs a good cleaning too, so I think I've gotten one clean printer. So go to screw tilt. All right, I believe it was it Troy or was it LOS that asked why there was a drop in the plate? This is why. So front right. Two. Try it again. Except instead. That's why, Troy. It was just at a level. So I couldn't have done that any better if I tried. All right, take a look at it now. Maybe there won't be such a significant drop. Oh, I mean the deviations, but the range is better. So, let's heat it up. Make sure the bed heater works. It's trying. It's a little chilly in here. And the giant bed with an underpowered heater. So I'm so used to AC beds. Oh man. All right, so while this is heating up, let's take a look at this giveaway. Let's see how we're doing on that. 13 responses. All right. Let's see. We got at 9:30. So in 4 minutes we'll do the drawing. Let's see if we can get 5 more people to come in here and join. So if we can just reach out through Discord or other avenues, let's get 5 of our friends. There are, let's see, how many people are in here right now? I got 24 of you in here and only 13 responses. Is that right? Hi, yes. If you're watching, I'm doing a giveaway. The pinned comment is the Google form. Go ahead and fill that out. And you can win a spool of filament or a 25 gift certificate to Shammy just put it out there. Let me double check it. To XR Bunker. So yeah, Shammy from Fabrico is awesome. He's hooking it up. And yeah, we got an extra. item to give away tonight. I was only planning on doing the filament, but thank you, Fabrico. You guys are awesome. Thank you, Shammy. Hopefully you don't get in trouble for it. But geographic limitations. Yeah, but it's 9:30 at night on the East Coast. Who in Europe is watching me right now? If you're in Europe and you're watching me, please post in the chat so that I can give you a YouTube high five because you're awesome, because it's super late over there. But if you're in the US and you are into 3D printing and you want to maybe win some really awesome filament from Atomic Filament or a $25 gift certificate to XR Bunker, then just go ahead and enter. It's free to enter. You know, we got 3 more entries. All right. Whoop, whoop. 4 more entries. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. I know you're there. I can see you. Okay. I can see that you're there. Go ahead and enter. Unless you're Clownhammer. Clownhammer, don't enter. Hi, Steve. Because Clownhammer, I'm not going to lie to you. If you win this week, there will probably be riots. There will probably be riots. And people will probably stop watching my streams. Not because of me, but because of you. Even though I appreciate you. Don't go. Just don't enter. Same with you, LOS. Even though you've won once. But that's right, East Coast. Gonna enter is not Clownhammer. That's fine. I'll tell you what. Clownhammer, enter. You can win the gift certificate. You're not winning the filament. Hey, Amanda. Shammy, can I have a $25 gift certificate? I don't think Shammy's still here. Sorry, guys. That giveaway is closed, and I'm just gonna send my information over as the winner. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that to you guys. That's messed up. For Rico's NG kit, as far as I know, is going to be out this week, but check it out, right? Hector is in the Discord right now. I can see him responding. So if all of you just go over to Fabrico's Hangout Discord right now, and everybody can just ask Hector when the NG kit comes out. Just do for me. Just can I have like 5 people here? Just go to the Fabrico Discord and tag Hector, asking him when the NG kit is coming out. So, Amanda, I just have to appreciate the fact that both you and Shrimp Father have the AKA in your name. All right, Django. That's good. That's good. Come on. We need 4 more people. Come on. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Tagging him. Keep tagging him. He's there. He's there right now. Come on. More people. Precursor. Just do it. Just do it. Everybody wants NG kits. All right, no, I appreciate it, guys. You guys are awesome. He's gonna have no idea who sent you guys. Yeah, no, I'm there, Overlord. Yeah, no, all right. Oh, hey, look, guys, we're at 60 degrees C on the bed. How about that? Look at that. All right, let's see. All right, so it's still pretty uniform. Um, yeah, no, we all want Fabrico's kit because we know it's going to be the best one. We know. I mean, I'm not biased at all when it comes to Fabrico. But no, seriously though, we all know Fabrico is going to have the best kit out there for the NG, and it's going to bring a lot more people to the NG um, scene. So you guys are cracking me up. All right, so we got sidetracked with the NG kit. So let's go ahead and let's do the giveaway. Let's see how many people do we have entered now. 19. Okay. Don't worry, Steve. You're not gonna get banned. All right. So yeah, we got 19. Come on. We got one more person here. Enter. Come on. Let's have an even 20. Let's go. Come on, one more. Yeah. I mean, the end. So look, if you have an Ender 3, you're probably not using it. I mean, let's be honest. Either you put a ton of money into it. Yeah, Hector's not going to do that. But I mean, let's just 20. We got 20. Look at that. Ask and you shall receive. All right, I'm going to close the giveaway. I am no longer accepting responses on the giveaway. Anyone who has entered is now locked in. And let's see. Let's go over here. We'll do the wheel of names right here. And we will get rid of everyone from last week, especially that pesky clown hammer. And let's look. Enter. So you. But did I do this right? Someone just asked if any sales are going to happen. All right. Can any other printer be used for the NG? Yes. Yeah, yeah, Rogue. I'm gonna do that. Sorry, I was just looking at it. So yes, tin. Okay. Um, I know that there have been some people that have made it work with, and I'm gonna butcher the name because I've only ever seen it in spelling, but I think it's Aquila. I don't know. Um, um, and it needs a different like rear bed arm. Um, I don't know why I just did this. You guys can't see me right now, but yeah, so it needs a different rear bed arm. Um, but yes, cartoon. That's the biggest thing is the extrusions need to match up. So if you go to, and I'll let me post the link right now if I can even do that. All right, so if you check that link out, right, there's a configurator, okay, and in that configurator, once you put in the printer you want to use, the hot end, all that stuff, it spits you out a complete bomb, and in there it tells you the exact lengths of the extrusions. So as long as your extrusions match those lengths, the most important part is good. The other stuff you can kind of get around. Like if your bed doesn't fit, you know, maybe spring for the upgraded bed stuff. I'm not telling you to spend your extra money, but um, there's ways to make it work. But the extrusions lining up is the most important thing, and the right sizes. All right, so we talked a lot about the NG today, and I have 3 NGs, so I'm gonna shuffle this 3 times. This first spin is gonna be for the gift card, since I see Conhammer's name in here. Um, where's LOS? Yeah, okay, you're in here too. All right, so the first one's gonna be for the bunker gift card, courtesy of Shammy. So good luck. Troy. Congratulations, Troy. You won the $25 gift card courtesy of Shammy. Are you here, Troy? I'm sure you're still here. Troy. Troy, don't make me respin. If I respin, Clownhammer's going to win. I saw that, Shrimp Father. Hey, there he is. Saving us from watching Clownhammer win the respin. Congratulations, Troy. You got the gift card. I'll send you an email, or if you want, you can just go and send me a message on Discord right now. Um, yeah, yeah, Fabrico's awesome. Yeah, yeah. I mean, this was completely unexpected tonight. By the way, this was not planned, and I am very grateful that Shammy stopped in. So, all right, so either shoot me a message on Discord, and we'll get that ironed out, or I'll send you an email, whichever, doesn't matter. All right, so I'm gonna leave you in here because you can still win the filament, but this guy can't. Sorry. and this guy can't. Sorry, I love you guys, but not tonight. All right, so we'll shuffle 3 more times, and good luck. Amanda, Shadow Queen, you won the spool of filament from Atomic. You still here? Is your other half here? Shadow Queen. I don't know if there's a delay or not, but I spun it and you won. There you go. Yeah. So same goes for you. I don't know if you're on Discord. If you know me on Discord, you can go ahead and send me a message on Discord, and we'll iron out the details on that. Other than that, I will send you an email, likely tomorrow. But yeah, congratulations. Thanks for stopping in. You know, tonight was fun. Sorry, Martin. That's awesome. Who's gonna use it though? All right. So as far as the filament goes, Amanda, just check out Atomic Filament's website, and you can pick out PLA, PETG, or ABS, whichever you prefer. Um, and just shoot me the link with your preferred filament, and I'll get that over to you. So yeah, it's good stuff. Like Clownhammer says, it's some of my favorite filament that I've ever used. So, and you know, I try to be unbiased, but let's be real. Atomic takes care of me. So yeah, but I do love their stuff. I wouldn't have asked them to do this or talk to them about doing this if I didn't believe that their stuff is great. But yeah, their stuff is awesome. Cool. Yeah. All right. Well. So yeah. Well, I think what I'm gonna do now is I think I'm just gonna run through a couple of the standard calibrations like PID tune, stuff like that, and then a couple other things like actually I don't really need to add much else because the BD sensor takes care of everything. So but yeah, just gonna fine tune the printer.cfg, and this gentleman can pick his printer up and be happy with it. I bought the sample pack from them once, and what do you mean broken? There you go, Amanda. Yeah, cartoon. So if you look in the description of this video, I have a code in there. That code will get you 15% off your order. So, and that code, they usually continue month after month, and then every so often they'll change the code. But yeah, that code is good right now for 15% off your order, and it's for your whole order. It's not just for like one spool. So if you ordered 10, you get 15% off your whole order. Yeah, they've been doing that for me for probably close to a year now. Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me that they would refund. Yeah, they're great. Their customer service is awesome, and yes, and they're US base. Yeah, precursor. I want that 100% off code too. And I want you to know, okay? And you know, you know what? Never mind. 15% off in the discount in the description. Use the code. That way they know that I sent you. I don't get anything from it. I don't get paid by them. Occasionally they'll sponsor a build, but they sponsor the stream with the filament giveaway. So yeah, Martin, she can, either one of you guys, Martin, you or Amanda, send me a message on Discord, or I'll send her an email tomorrow. But yeah, if you guys don't have me on Discord, just head over to Fabrico's hangout right now and just grab me from hey, Clownhammer, thanks for stopping in. Yeah, definitely, Cartoon. Use my code, man. Use my code. And it same goes for like Polymaker too. I have an affiliate link. I know some people really like Polymaker. You know, some people want to try something new. So yeah, Martin, either send me a message on Discord or I'll email you guys tomorrow. Lucky. Yeah. No, I love talking to those guys too. That over at Atomic, they're awesome. They're awesome people. And you know, just like Polymaker, right? You know, I've talked to the guys over at Polymaker, and they're awesome too. They do a ton for the community, and they I have a project that I'm working on that Polymaker sponsored. So, yeah, when it comes to it's like people that work with the community, they're just top notch. You know? Fabrico's one of them. Fabrico is can't even begin to describe how much Fabrico's done for me. So yeah, they're in Indiana. Atomic is in Indiana. But yeah, so the NG kits. So it's over a year ago now. Is when I initially talked with RH and Fabrico about doing the kits, and it's just something that we've been going back and forth on. And then, so we originally did beta kits, and the green NG and the blue one prior to the rebuild I just did were both beta kits from Fabrico, and they nailed it like out the door on the beta kit. And then RH released his version 1.2 in okay. So there we go. Sorry, I'm just talking to you guys right now. Um, so yeah, so then RH released the version 1.2 August, but prior to that, myself and a few other individuals were helping him do the testing, and Fabrico not pulled back. They just decided that it would make more sense to release the kit for the version 1.2, and I've seen what they have in store, and it is going to be well worth the wait. So if you're thinking about building the NG, hold off a little longer, get your donor ready. You know, go and check out my video on the AC bed install, and in that description is a 10% off code for Precise Printer Parts. Go and buy their bed and use that code. I don't get anything for that. I just reached out to them for the NG community. Yeah, Shrimp Father, Amanda Martin, it's a 1K spool. The 1K spool. But yeah, I reached out to Precise Spinner Parts and they agreed to get the NG Discord community a 10% off discount code, which is pretty good considering that it's a very small company. Precise Spinner Parts is not a giant company, and they're US based as well. So for them to offer 10% off for this is a pretty big deal. And you know, maybe to some people 10%, you know, it might not be that much, but think about it. It covers shipping, it covers taxes. So I don't know what NG kits are building other. Yeah. All right. So Tin, that's a good point. Okay. Um Looking at the configurator for the NG could be a little overwhelming. But the one thing to think about, the only choices you're really making is whether or not you're going to enclose it. So I'm going to make a statement right now. And, you know, some people may not agree with it, but the base NG with the printed rear extrusions, don't build it. Okay? You can go on Amazon, you can get a pair of 350 millimeter 2040 extrusions for cheap. Get those. At least build the ultimate frame. Okay? Skip out if you don't want to buy a set of 2040 300 millimeter extrusions. You don't need to do the front ones. They help out a lot, but you don't need to. But you're going to pick your hot end, your extruder, your probe, and your motherboard. You're going to do that with whatever build you do, unless you get an LDO kit and it comes with all that stuff. So at face value, yes, the configurator could be a little overwhelming. But once you pick your hot end, extruder, probe, motherboard, your main parts, the rest of it is going to be in the kit from Fabrico anyways. So they're going to, if my memory serves it correctly, their kit will consist of everything you need to build the ultimate version. I have to double check if that includes extrusions or not. I'll talk with Hector about that, see if I can get a little bit more information about which way they're leaning towards. But yeah, the Fabrico right now, if you're gonna buy it, you got to go on AliExpress. You're gonna buy a couple kits, and then a couple other parts that aren't in those kits to fulfill the BOM and all that stuff. Why I don't understand why. Like I understand why you would do that now if you want to build the NG now versus waiting a little bit longer for Fabrico to release their kit when you can go support somebody who supports the community more than anybody I've ever met and then get everything that you need in one stop. Like literally they'll have everything that you need on their website and you can place one order. That's just me. What do I know? But I think what I'm going to do is on that note, I'm going to wrap this one up because I don't think we're going to get any more work done on this tonight. Why an NG? Like me? Like why do I love the NG so much? I'll stay to answer that question. If that's what you're asking. Gonna do anything. If you enclose it, yeah. This pink one right here. I have a Rapido UHF hot end on it with Diamondback nozzle, and I was just printing Polymaker's Fiberon PA 12.6 or 612 CF. So yeah, so I was just printing carbon fiber nylon on that the other day. It wasn't pretty, but I was trying to tune it. But yeah, that's off that pink NG. It's a little rough, but it did it. Um, their kit's not going to have the panels, but they did have them listed on their website. They took them down for a little bit, but I believe they're going to be putting the panels back up on their website. But if you send them a message, they can cut them for you. So, yeah, they can cut you. All right, and then Tin, to answer your question, I chose the NG first of all because I had an NG that I had an Ender5 Pro that once I did my Mercury 1 conversion, I wasn't really using it. As a matter of fact, it was just sitting in my garage on a table. And I forget when I first saw the NG. I think I was scrolling through printables and I found it. And then I built one. Oh my god, it was so long ago. It was over a year ago. Anyway, so I was like, I need a new project. Um, and I reached out to RH. We spoke about it. Um, and then I believe I built one, and then spoke with Fabrizio. OBS disconnect. What? Am I still here, you guys? I don't know what's going on with my OBS. If you guys can still hear me, awesome. Stuttering. That's probably just me though, Reth. I just got a notification that said OBS disconnected. So that was probably the stutter. I just have a super boring monotone voice that I'm impressed that you guys stuck with me for 3 hours tonight. I appreciate it very much. Um, the NG is just a really fun build, Tin, and it's rewarding because it's really is a from scratch build. Um, because you have to take the Ender all the way apart, and then oh, thanks, robot. um, and it's not a very difficult build. It tests your tuning abilities because the tolerances on the parts are pretty important. Otherwise, it will throw off how square your frame is because it's heavily reliant on printed parts keeping everything together versus like a Voron with blind joints, and you build the frame up with all extrusions. The NG uses printed parts for most of the connectors of the joints. You now have the option to do blind joints in a couple areas, but it really pushes your tuning ability with printing. So I learned a lot from that. But the community is awesome, and you're reusing an old, outdated printer instead of throwing it away or just letting it collect dust on the shelf. Um, and then its true awesomeness comes out when you enclose it and you make another NG with it. Yeah, no problem, man. And a lot of people know that you can just send me a message on Discord. I'll answer any questions about the NG. It's really like the only printer that I'm really knowledgeable, because I've spent the last year working with RH on testing it and building it, and now I'm just scouring the Facebook marketplace looking for cheap Ender 3s to potentially build another one, even though I don't need to. It's become an addiction. Yeah. But I think on that note, we're going to call it for tonight. I just wanted to thank all of you for being here tonight, for hanging out with me. Big thank you to Atomic Filament for the giveaway. And big thank you to Fabrico and Shammy for the surprise giveaway. So thank you very much for that. N+1 robot. I understood it. I understood it. Number of print. Yes, that is the equation that I have unfortunately have come to adapt. But yes, I agree. And sometimes you got to do an N-1 to do an N+2. But yes. Now I just need more outlets and more power. More power, baby. But that was a little donut reference if you guys are car guys and like donut media. He's not with them anymore. But yeah, congratulations to our winners. What we got? We got Amanda and Troy, right? Troy, you were the winner of the gift card, right? Yeah, Troy. Yeah, so congratulations to both of you. That's awesome. Um what? The Saudi? I'm assuming you're seeing audio. Not Saudi. And I don't go by the Saudi. Did the microphone cut out? No, I mean it's showing that it still works. But yeah, no, thanks guys. I appreciate it. And we'll be back next Tuesday with another project. If you guys got any recommendations, let me know. But yeah, I'll have another project. I'm glad you liked that. Glad somebody caught that. But yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Thanks, guys.